What a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've such a wonderful feeling in such a beautiful way. It's a beautiful day, everybody. Grab the ones you love and just have a great day. Hold on, be right back.
Oh, Hugga, there's everybody. Well, maybe not yet, but they're coming pretty soon, right?
Uh-huh. I just sang a song, so I know they heard me, and they're gonna come running to watch as fast as they can.
Oh, that's awesome. It's a beautiful day here. We are almost to April. Can you believe it? It's just a fantastic, beautiful day. And your song was very inspiring, by the way.
Thank you.
So, what do you think? Do you think the sun is gonna keep shining?
I think so. Uh-oh,
What?
I forgot to put sunscreen on.
You forgot to put sunscreen on?
Yes, look at me. I'm so pale. I'm just gonna burn like bacon.
Burn like bacon. I've never heard that expression before.
Yes, I better be careful. Hey, do you guys ever get sunburned out there? Because if you do, you gotta wear a hat and put sunscreen all over your body so you don't get burnt like bacon.
That's some good piece of advice there. I'm sure it is. So, here's the real question of the day.
What?
Are you happy?
Yeah!
Oh, great. Are you happy?
Are you? Huh? I hope so. Hi! How are you?
Hey, give us a hello in the comments so we know that you're watching. We'd love to be able to say hi back to you. Right, Hugga? Yeah. Well, it's a gorgeous day, and I was thinking music is a wonderful thing. It's the start of a very special week, of course, because this week is Palm Sunday on Sunday, and of course we have April 1st, which is this week, and it's just so many exciting, wonderful spring things happening. But, Hugga,
Yes?
I think we should tell the next part in our story.
Okay, good idea.
Right. So we've been talking about a book with no words, or the wordless book for short, and each page has a different color. Now the first page was gold, and it represented
Heaven!
very good. The second page was black, and it represented
Sin! Bad stuff! Ugh!
that's right. And now we have part 3, which is a fantastically awesome color. The color of my door back there.
Red?
Yes, red.
Oh, I know this one.
Oh, do you really?
Uh-huh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Hugga, what are you doing?
I'm singing. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Yeah!
Why are you singing a Christmas song?
Because the next part in our story deals with Christmas.
Oh, so I guess we're having Christmas really early this year. But actually, Hugga's not wrong.
What? Are you serious?
I'm serious. For once, you're actually kind of right. You see, our book is actually going to take part.
Ah, there's the Christmas story.
That's right. Those guys are shepherds.
What's a shepherd?
A shepherd is somebody who takes care of sheep.
Ah,
Yeah, sheep.
ah.
Uh-huh.
They're kind of like me. Bah.
Sure, kind of. Not really. Totally different. But the shepherds, they were some of the very first people to find out that Jesus was going to be born. And who told the shepherds?
Oh, I know. It was a tattletale.
No, it wasn't a tattletale.
It was the angels. They can't keep secrets. Kind of like me. I can't keep a secret at all. You know, like that one time we threw a surprise party for you?
What? A surprise party for me? When did you do that?
See what I mean? I blew it all out of proportion. I absolutely can't keep any secrets at all. Don't trust me with any secrets. Never, never, never.
exactly think that's accurate, but okay, I won't be telling you any secrets anytime soon. But that's true. The angels, they did come and they told the shepherds that Jesus was born, a little baby, little Jesus Christ. Oh, I can remember when both my children were babies, and when they were born, it was so exciting. I wanted everybody to know. I told everybody it was so exciting. Good news, baby's born. That's right. And Jesus, he was born, and you're going, well, why is this just in relation to the color red in our story? Well, there's more.
Good, because I have no clue.
Well, red represents, ultimately, the color of blood.
Ooh.
Blood of Jesus Christ, that is. And before Jesus could die, he had to be born, obviously.
That makes sense.
Right. So Jesus was born a baby. He grew up, had his earthly ministry. And remember, he was born to his mother, Mary, and to his earthly father.
His earthly father's name was Joe.
Well, it was Joseph, but pretty close.
Joe and Mary.
Yeah, Joseph and Mary. And so there's baby Jesus. Can you see him in the little manger right there? He was probably adorable. I mean, he was probably so sweet. And oh, here's the other part of our story. The little shepherds, there they come again. They're coming.
Oh, wait. They're coming to worship me. Hello, shepherds. It's so good to see you. Yes, thank you for coming. I know you love me. I love you too.
They're not coming to worship you. Actually, they're coming to worship Jesus. Help me hold the book open.
Okay.
All right, you get it?
Uh-huh. Hold on.
Okay,
This is hard.
there we go.
Do you see it?
I see it. Do you guys see it? There he is. There's Jesus. He was born in a manger, which is like a barn. And there he was.
Oh, that's gross. I got a paper cut on my tongue.
I'm sorry, you okay?
I don't know, look.
Oh, yeah, right there. Ow, Hugga, don't bite me. Okay, stop that. All right. But when Jesus was born, he was laid in a little feeding trough, and he was wrapped in some cloth, which was called swaddling clothes. So how many of you know what that means? Well, a swaddling cloth is actually a cloth they would use to wrap people in that had died. I know, it's not exactly a happy thing. Here's your baby, wrap it in this cloth that we use to wrap people in that just died.
That's terrible.
Right? But there was a significant picture for that. That meant that Jesus, even as a baby, was born to one day prepare to die. And we see that as Jesus grew up tall and strong, he learned all that he could from his earthly father and mother, and he taught everything from his heavenly Father. And one day he came for the ultimate price that was paid. And this
is a terrible story.
This is not a terrible. This is a great story, because this is ultimately the story of salvation. But here, Hugga, help me with the page.
Okay.
We see that Jesus, when he was grown, he came to die on a cross. Now, there were 3 crosses, and these 3 crosses represented something very specific. You see Jesus in the middle, and then there were 2 other men that were crucified, and they were nothing like Jesus. In fact, they deserved to die. They had done wrong.
Oh, this is terrible. Jesus was up there with those bad guys. That's so terrible for him.
Well, yes, but you know, the one, he looked up at Jesus and he said, "If you're God, get us down from here." Well, that of course wasn't what he should say. But the other man on the other side, he looked up at Jesus and he said, "I know who you are." He looked at that other criminal and he said, "Don't you even fear God?"
Yeah, you're gonna die. Ugh. Sorry, too much.
And he said, "Jesus, when you enter paradise, will you remember me?" And you know what's so awesome is that Jesus looked at this man, and this man was dying on a cross right then, and he said to him, "This day, you too will be in paradise with me." Isn't that amazing, boys and girls? That it's never not the right time to trust Jesus. You know, when it's easy and everything's going great, sometimes, you know, it might seem like just the right moment. But sometimes it might be when there is some tragedy that's happening. And this criminal on the cross asked Jesus to save him. But what happened that day was ultimately God's perfect plan, even though it was very sad. You see, Jesus had to die on a cross. Nothing is free. When you go to the store and you buy toilet paper, which is a good idea during these times, apparently everybody's buying them, right?
Yeah, everybody.
Anyway, when you go to the store, you have to pay for the purchases. You can't just go up to the counter, take things, and walk out.
Really? You can't?
No.
Oh, good to know.
And we see that you can't just take anything for free, but everything costs something. Well, when we do wrong, there's a punishment. There's a price that has to be paid. And Jesus, when he came to earth, he said, I'm going to pay that price for you. And he did on the cross. And when he died, his blood was spilled, and that was the ultimate payment. It was ultimately done. It was ultimately finished on that cross. And Jesus was the one who took the ultimate sacrifice. So, we're going to have to pause our story there.
What? This is a cliffhanger. What happens to Jesus? He died. It's terrible.
Well, I'll tell you that his friends took him down off the cross, and they had to go and they buried him in a tomb. It was a borrowed tomb. It wasn't even technically Jesus's, but it belonged to another man, and he willingly opened it up for the Son of God to be laid. But our story is not without some good news eventually. But for today, that's where we stop.
This is terrible. I'm going to read ahead.
No, you're not going to read ahead.
I want to read ahead.
No, you cannot. You know how some people do that? They look at the back of the book and they find out the end because then they want to know before waiting the story out.
Yeah.
Is that what you are?
Yes. I am very impatient. In fact, I can't wait for anything. You know when it's Christmas time and the presents are under the tree? I go and I peek at them.
Hugga, that's terrible.
Well, I just want to know what it is.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Okay.
You know what's really awesome? I don't know if you can hear it on the video, but we can hear beautiful birds singing. I mean, they're incredible. They're just singing so loud. What's going on where you are? Do you hear birds? Is it raining? Are you inside right now? Are your little dogs and animals sitting by you? It's gorgeous. You know, it was really cool, but we took a picnic earlier.
What? Without me?
You were sleeping, and I think you said you didn't want to get sunburned.
This is true. I can sunburn very easily.
This is, yeah, very true. But we were outside, and we found a little frog.
A frog?
Yeah, a frog. When I was little, I used to love that fairy tale about the frog prince and the princess. Oh, it was so great. You know what, Hugga? Sometime we got to tell the boys and girls that story.
Yeah, good idea.
But we found a little frog, and it reminded me when I was a teenager, I loved frogs, okay? I mean, totally, just loved them. I had like decorations in my room of frogs. I still have some little frog stuffed animals from them, but I liked frogs.
This explains a lot.
Anyway, so there was a little acronym for frog. You know how to spell frog? How do you spell frog, boys and girls? Spell it with me. F-R-O-G.
E-L-E.
No, that's not. Frog is just F-R-O-G.
T-Q-L.
No. It's just F-R. Say it with me. F-R-R-O-G.
G.
Frog.
Frog. Oh, F-R-O-G.
Yes, there you go. And it stands for fully rely on God. Yeah, fully relying. When you rely on someone, that means you trust in them. That means you're depending upon them. So to fully rely on God means frog. Yeah.
I'm a frog.
Okay, you're getting a little carried away.
Ribbit. Let me hear your ribbiting, kids. Ribbit.
Okay, yes. I hope not, because then they might be a little bit crazy. So maybe don't ribbit so much, kids.
A ribbit.
Okay, that's enough. So, frog.
Ribbit.
Okay, frog means fully rely on God. Today, maybe you'll see a frog outside, or maybe you'll see a frog in your picture book, or in the future. Think about that. Frog. Fully rely on God.
Ribbit.
Nice. Have a wonderful spring day. We'll see you again next time, right?
You know what? I think I see something over there.
What do you see? What? What's over there?
A butterfly.
Oh, a butterfly.
I'm gonna go get it. Come here, butterfly. Come here.
Oh, Hugga! I'm I'm gonna go get her right now. We'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Hugga.